The answer to your question is no.
Right.
Is that all right?
Let's bring it across from there.
No, if you oversail our site, I'd have an issue with that. I will not be happy if you or give consent for you to fly your drone over our site. It's just a no. I've spoken to police, given them your description. You shouldn't be flying over. We've got issues. Send somebody up because they think you shouldn't be on site. They'll be doing what you're doing, given what we do here.
The rights of the individuals outweigh your right to take lovely photographs.
Get back to work, leave me alone.
All right, let's not.
So welcome back, everybody. Now we're here in Barnsley, in partnership with Barnsley Metropolitan Borough Council and the Northern College. We're here at National Trust Wentworth Castle. Now I believe there's a few buildings on this site, because on the map there's a couple of different labelled ones, but March till October, 10 AM till 5. And I've seen the building from the main road, well, from the road in, let's say, not a main road at all. And it's a massive, massive place with beautiful Yorkshire surroundings. So, we're going to see how they deal with the drone going up. We're here to fly the drone, we're here to make a beautiful video of the place. We're going to do it from the public bridleways, etc. But first of all, we're going to see how they deal with it, whether they allow it or whether they try to restrict the lawful activity, which is what we always do. People say we come for a kick-off. Yeah, the kick-offs obviously are entertaining when you know the law and you watch people trying to implement their policy on you, and yeah, I think everybody who watches would admit it is entertaining, but that is not the sole purpose of the video. It's just an added bonus. If they don't know what they're doing and they try to get aggressive, the video gets more views. Everyone's happy really, other than the person in the video, you know, it's one of them. That's certainly not the reason for doing it. Especially these kinds of places. I mean, I could easily go to an industrial site and get 10 videos in a day done if all I wanted was a negative kick-off. These sites are a lot of effort, both with the time spent here, the time spent getting here, and the time spent editing the video. But we're going to see how they deal with it. Another sign saying not far to go. It's been far enough.
Hello.
Hello.
All right.
Yeah, good, thank you, mate. You all right?
Yeah, fine. Are you wanting a bike rack?
I don't think so, no.
Yeah.
No, I might put it somewhere else, I don't know.
Right, you know you're not allowed to use drones on site, don't you?
No.
No, you're not allowed to use drones here at all.
I came to do some photography of the castle
Yeah,
from the sky.
You're not allowed to use drones, I'm afraid. It's just National Trust policy on our land.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to come in and fly.
Well, you can come in, but you can't use a drone.
Can't fly. What about if I stay sort of out here? Still no?
No.
Ah.
I mean, ultimately, I can't affect what you do, but all I'm saying is those are the National Trust rules.
Right.
That you're not allowed to do any photography over our land.
I mean, ideally, I wanted to come in, but if I can't fly.
Yeah, I understand. That's fine. Yeah.
What about if I find like got any bridleways cutting through the land here, or?
It's a self-contained estate, so the only way in and out for visitors is the way you've come up the drive. I'm assuming you've come up the drive, haven't you?
Yeah, sometimes they have a pathway cutting through the land, which is a bridleway.
Not here. No.
Right.
Yeah, you're thinking of permissive footpaths.
Well, all that. Yeah.
And the footpaths on the land you're only allowed to use if you pay to come in. Are you a National Trust member?
No.
No. Right, so you'd have to pay to come in.
Yeah.
And then you can walk around the estate, but you do go in and come out this way.
Right.
This is the same way.
What about if I was to go out of view over there, but I that comes in across.
If that's seen over the land,
Yeah.
they'll take steps to come and find you and remove
Would they?
you.
Ah. I've travelled really far, mate.
Yeah, it's no good. I can't. I've nothing else I can say to you. Yeah,
Right.
but you're not allowed to take photographs with drones over Wentworth Castle, I'm afraid.
See, I thought it was on the land. You can't do that.
Well, like I said,
You know what I mean?
what
Yeah.
you choose to do, you know, in your own time, off a public highway, whatever's up to you. But all I can point out to you is the National Trust rules
Right.
around drones and drone flying.
You haven't got a electric bike pump, have you, mate?
No.
Or a car pump? Just got a flat tyre coming up your drive.
No. Is it really soft, is it?
Yeah, it's gone. But it's got gel in there, so it should come back up.
Do they not have them? Do they not have a pump on them?
I've got a little hand one, yeah. I just wondered if some people have electric one, don't they?
No, we haven't an electric one, I'm afraid, no.
Are you in charge, or?
No, well, no, the boss isn't here today, there's just the three of us here.
Oh.
Yeah.
So, if I did do it down there, not much is going to happen, you reckon? Or?
Well, all I can say is if I know you're doing it, I'm obliged to report it.
Ah, to who? Somebody here?
To the boss, yeah.
Oh, they're here?
Well, they're on site.
Ah, right.
Yeah.
Okay. I was thinking if the boss ain't here.
Oh, no, I'm talking about the person who runs this. But no, there's managers on site that we'd have to report it to if we knew you were doing it. So, I can say no more. All right.
Okay, mate. I'll be honest. The drone will come over. Where I'll be at, I don't know.
Well, all I can say is they will take steps to do
Will they?
something about it. Yeah.
If I tell you that I'm going to go back down the way I came in, and I'll try and find somewhere, in my view, out of sight.
Well,
If they ask where he is,
I won't know where you are, will I?
well, I don't know where. Just straight down there. I came up a hill.
Down the drive. Well, like I said,
I'm going to walk down, pump that up.
yeah. I'd go out off site if I were you, down to Stratford at least if you're going to start doing that.
Right. But you're definitely going to either way.
I'll have
report.
to do, yeah. I'm employed here. I've got to follow our rules. Yeah.
What do you think about the drone policy for National Trust? Do you think it's a bit restrictive, or?
I've no thoughts on it at all. They don't interest me in any way, shape,
Don't they?
or form. No. Care less about them either way, really.
Really?
So I've no thought.
Would you not watch a video if you saw a video of this place from above?
Well,
would you watch it, or?
If it's commercial stuff, I suppose. I really don't know. So I've nothing to say on that one, I'm afraid. All right.
Yeah, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah, let's go. Let's go and find somewhere to launch. So I've checked the map, and this building inside is also some AC Northern College. And if I go back out to the main road and take a left, it looks like an open entrance to the college area and National Trust. So I'm just going to ask this guy the situation. Hello. Check the map. If I go back out to the road and take a left, go up there. There's like another left.
Yeah.
College.
Yeah, you can't get into the gardens that way.
From the college, it's a separate, yeah.
So that building is the college next to the castle.
Northern College, yeah.
Right. Because I'm going to be flying around both. I thought if I go to that entrance I'm talking about.
Yeah, but
And
you
let-
can't get into it. There's a locked gate, so you can't access the garden.
Yeah, I wouldn't come in, but I mean if I go to that entrance,
I think.
Is there-
I mean, you would have to ask at the college.
But you're still overflying them.
what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to get as close as I can to your
Yeah, without,
buildings.
Yeah.
Because if I go all the way off the site, it's quite far to fly. Right, if I go round,
Yeah.
that's actually quite close.
Yeah, but you cannot enter the site up there as a member of the public.
No, so I wouldn't come onto the site, but I've checked on the map. The road's open and then I can't see what's down there.
Yeah, it's like.
It's a college
the
entrance.
building, yeah.
Yeah.
So the big house
Yeah.
is the college.
Right.
So you would come into the car park for the college.
My thoughts were to go and let them know the situation round there
I mean, you could ask him.
Thank you.
and then launch from there, that road.
I suppose you could ask them in reception.
Yeah. It's a lot closer, isn't it, really, that road, than here?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So-
Yeah, you have to take a left and then a left, and you come along the drive.
Yeah. There'll be somebody there, I presume.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's somebody on reception.
I'll go and speak to them and maybe launch from that road.
Yeah.
Obviously, I'll still come over
You're kind of like in a courtyard.
over there.
The side of the house, obviously, I don't know
Right.
how high it goes.
Well, I wouldn't launch it on necessarily in there, but that road,
Yeah.
whatever it's called, it's quite close to
Yeah.
your building.
I mean, go and ask them.
Yeah.
See what they think, but I don't think I don't think you'll be able to, but...
They know you're doing it. They'll come and ask you to leave.
Ah, right. See,
I've already let them know that you're around.
you've told them.
Well, I said I would do.
Oh, that's who you've told. I thought it was to do National Trust, sorry.
Yeah, we are. We have told National Trust.
No, I thought you told your boss. I didn't know you told the college.
Well,
No,
she'll
it's
tell
just
the college.
Ah, right. Is it all one kind of...
Yeah, it's one side.
Ah,
She'll tell them.
It's like different entities, but it's all one side.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll go around there. I didn't want to ride all the way around and then
Yeah.
it's pointless.
I mean, you can ask for nothing, but I don't think...
And then if need be, I can take the drone up from there. I'm still going to come across your land, but
Yeah.
it's better doing it from there than all the way out there. It's quite far
Yeah.
to fly. So, okay, and are there any National Trust gatehouses up there, or is it all like college?
It's all
private property.
We're all.
I get that, but-
It's all one. It's all one side.
Yeah.
The people who go to the college to learn can come out into the garden, but the public.
Oh, right.
cannot. So once you.
Quite unique, isn't it?
Once you're in the courtyard for the college, you cannot access the garden.
That's only for the college.
I suppose I was getting at if I go and launch over there, will National Trust see me? That's kind of what I was getting at.
I think they probably will.
They probably will see. Somebody will
Yeah,
see me.
even if they see it, they have to
Because
report it.
there's,
Right.
Take this
there's,
up
there's
steps.
gardeners
It's just the
Gardeners
policy
and-
on
Oh,
board.
right. Gardeners.
and out. They're outside. Yeah.
All right, cool. Okay, I'll leave you to it. I'll go around and see what happens.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Well, we made it to the top of the hill, and my God, it was a massive hill. Somebody's running out here. Are they running to me? Maybe, maybe not. Definitely not running to me. Oh, fucking hell, finally here. Flipping hell, look at that. Hello. Hello. I think you've had a call about me.
Oh right. Yeah.
I've been sent up with the drone.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Oh, Mark, it's Catherine. The chap's here now. Thank you.
Oh, you got pre-plan?
Yeah.
What did they actually say that I'm doing?
They didn't actually say anything. They just said, "Weren't you going into the gardens?"
Yes, I went to National Trust and told them I'm going to fly over.
Right.
Yeah.
They said can't do it. And then I found on the map there's an entrance here which gets me a bit closer to the building. So I thought if I come and let you guys know, or ladies know,
Anyway.
that the drone's going, hello.
Hello, can I help you?
Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah, probably not looking at that, but can I ask you what you've got your Are you filming me now?
The recording's on.
Yeah.
Correct. Yes.
Can I ask you why you're doing that?
It's like any camera. I mean,
All right, yeah, but okay,
just on,
so you've
just
got,
on.
okay, that's fine, yeah. So, just for the benefit of tape then, my name's Mark Barrett, I'm Head of Estates and Facilities at Nolan College.
oh, great.
You are?
Dan.
Right, okay, Dan.
Dan the drone flyer.
Right, okay,
I've gone to National Trust to fly. They said I can't do it.
yeah,
I've came round to your entrance to see if I can get a bit closer to their buildings and your buildings.
yeah, okay, yeah.
I'm going to launch it down there somewhere
No, so I
and
can't,
go over.
No, you can't fly on our site. I'm not giving you permission to fly a drone on our site. I don't know whether you want me to go into the reasons for that now, but
It's up to you.
the answer is no.
If I show you where I want to launch.
We're a restricted site. We've got residents on site. We've got students on site.
Yep.
And I think that's probably as much as I want to go into at the moment about why we wouldn't want you to do that. But so the answer to your question is no.
Right.
Is that all right?
So if I go back out on the main road.
If you're on a public highway.
Yeah, like bring it across from
No,
there.
if you oversail our site, I'd have an issue with that.
Oversail. You come over.
Well, that's generally what oversailing means. Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't know that word.
Yeah.
Okay, that's what I want to do. I didn't want to do it on your land. I wanted to go off and bring it across.
I don't want. I would not be happy. I will not be happy if you or give consent for you to fly your drone over our site. It's a matter of insurance. We don't do it ourselves anyway because of our insurance.
With there being such a beautiful architecture as
It is
well.
a beautiful architecture. It's well documented.
Is it?
Yeah, it is documented.
Right.
The architecture of this building is well documented. It's well recorded. So if you want that kind of information, it is freely available on the.
Well, I wanted to make my own little,
Pardon?
I wanted to make my own little like documentary on it.
Yeah, we just don't. I don't know how much further you want me to go into it. The answer is no. I don't want you to overfly on our site. I don't want you to. Yeah, and I'm not going to give consent for you to fly a drone on site for a number of reasons.
You said you were going to give the reasons. You did tell me you've got students on
We've got
site.
students on site, and we're residential accommodation on site, and I don't want individuals getting footage of that residential
Yeah, well,
information.
where would they be? Because I can avoid that area.
I'm not prepared to do that.
Oh, right, okay.
No, okay. So.
Well, I can't be a... Do you see what I'm
You
getting
don't
at?
want to do, it's just a no. Dan, did you say your name was Dan?
Yes.
It's just a no, Dan, I'm afraid. You can take that up with my superiors if you feel you need to do that.
Are they here or...
Pardon?
Are they here?
There will be, yeah, but they're probably
Oh,
not
right.
available now. Just
Fair
see, I've
enough.
come out. I was actually in a meeting now.
Oh,
I've come
sorry.
out to see you.
Crack-
No, it's
yeah, go
fine.
back
I've
to
come
work,
out
yeah,
see
carry
you.
on.
We did know you were about, trying to do some filming. So,
If I be straight with you,
yeah.
and I say, if
Well,
I go
yes,
back
I don't
by the
expect
barrier...
you to be straight with me, yeah. If
No, if I will be straight with you. If I go back to the barrier area...
The barrier area. For you
Okay,
to
if I
fly
go-
your drone, you need to. I
I go off the side.
I don't know what the common law states about you being on a public highway. As
Okay,
insurance, etc. I don't know if you've got a license for your drone and insurance. I'd assume you have. I don't know.
Right.
But that's irrelevant to me almost because we can't give consent, or I'm not giving consent for you to fly your drone or oversail our site.
If I do, if you see it,
If I
going
see
over,
it,
yeah.
I'll probably report it to the police because they've got safeguarding issues then
Right.
that I take up with you. And I'd wonder why you were so keen to want to do it, especially when the history of the building's so freely available on the internet.
Well, I want to make my own and make my own money from that documentary.
You've
you know?
explained that.
Yeah.
And
There's no motive to film people, or there's no motive to film people living here
well,
or
I don't
staying
know
here.
that, do I?
Well,
I don't know.
It's just adult education, so they're not mostly out of 18. Or?
I don't want to go into some of the nuances of some of the students we've got on site, but suffice to say that I'm not prepared to do that. I've got concerns for students on site. I'm here to safeguard their welfare and well-being. That's what I'm doing now. That's why I'm refusing you consent.
Okay.
It doesn't matter
Yeah.
how much more you go into it, Dan, and I know you're enthusiastic about it, but I am not going to change my mind.
So the long and short of it is, if you see the drone up there, you're going to call the police.
I will call the police and I'll say you're creating us alarm, distress and harassment by doing that. And as a
Well,
consequence
hold. We don't want it flying in here, do we?
No, definitely not. And I will explain that I've not given you consent to do it. You've come in and asked. I've said no. I'm concerned about the safeguarding, the welfare of students on site, as well as the physical assets.
Yeah.
And he's still doing it. Could you please come and?
I mean, the harassment, alarm, and distress would be a bit extreme, wouldn't it?
It depends who you. It depends.
It's going to be miles up in the sky.
It depends.
It's not
Well, it's not going to be miles up in the sky.
No,
is
but
it?
it's going to be high.
Navigation orders will say that it can't be. So
No, but
so no.
It'll be out of view, out of sight. It's not going to
It
be.
doesn't matter that though, does it? Because we know
Buzzing
it's there,
round.
or potentially we know it's there. So that's it, Dan. I'm afraid I'm
All
not
right.
going to change my mind. I'm sorry.
Okay. I'm going to go back out on the public highway.
Yeah.
I'm going to fly over from there, and I'll be about 45 minutes doing so.
Right.
I won't move. I'll be there.
Right. Well, we'll let the
If you
police
need
know
me,
that
or
you're
you
gonna do that, yeah.
or you want to tell anybody, I'll be
Yeah, we'll do that
down
now.
there.
Yeah. All right.
I've got a blue bike, so
Yeah, I've just
easy.
seen it.
Oh, you've seen it.
Yeah, I've seen you.
Easy to spot, so it won't be long. I am forcing the issue because I've travelled quite far today.
Right, well, would it not be better to ring us or contact us in advance of that? Because you'd probably got the same answer and saved yourself having to come.
Well, I normally just fly over places,
Yeah, well,
and it's one of them, isn't
We've
it?
got a duty to look after people on site and protect their safety and well-being.
Yeah.
That's what we're doing, mate.
Do you want to feel how heavy it
No, I
is?
don't wanna
It's
feel
not.
how
It's
heavy
not going to hurt anybody.
I know exactly what it is. I know exactly what it is. I'm familiar with those items. Yes or no, I don't want to.
I meant the
Is that
same.
all right?
Yeah, it's fine.
No,
Great.
no, you're offering me a... No, it's fine. Is it all right?
You get back to your meeting. I'll crack on with my flight.
Yeah.
I won't be too long, mate. I'm not going to be, there all day or anything like that.
Right, so just out of interest,
Yeah,
so
go on.
you're actually going to ignore the fact that I've said I don't want you to do it. So where are you going to do it?
Where? When? Sorry,
Where? You're going to do it now, but where?
I told you.
You're going to go onto the public highway?
I'm going to find where's public. I'll have a look.
No, none of this site's public, it's all
So
private.
the main road, essentially, right?
That's public.
All right, I'll go there.
Yeah, but you can't oversell our private site.
I can.
I'm asking you not to do it for reasons I've given you.
Okay. I asked you for the reasons. You didn't give me
I've
anything
said
that I
that.
really felt.
There's a person sat next to me who's probably heard it. The reasons are
Go on.
I'm trying to preserve the welfare of safeguarding of people on this site, and I don't want you overselling our site, filming people
Yeah.
on this site when you've not got consent to do it.
Can you appreciate I fly drones quite a lot,
You might do, yeah.
and in my opinion, there's not
Well, that's your opinion.
an issue here flying over unless you
That's
tell me
your
there is.
opinion. Well, I've told you there is.
If you said to me, we're a school and we've got infants and children, I'd go, okay, do you know what? That's probably a good reason not to.
I'm not going to go into the individual.
It's an example.
I said to you earlier,
Yeah.
Dan, and you probably go back on your video and you'll be able to find it where I said it. Is that if you just come round this corner a minute?
Me? Yeah. No, yeah. Do you want to go outside?
No, I'm not going
Okay.
outside.
No, I mean, if they come in, we'll go outside.
We've got people on this site who might have certain vulnerabilities,
Okay.
and well, we've got other people now in reception joining into conversation. So fine, thank you for that. So I'd rather not go into that. I'm not going to go into it.
No, it's fine, it's fine.
No, because I'm
I'm
not
going
gonna-
anyway.
I'm not going to go into the individual nuances.
I mean,
of why
rather than-
I don't want you to. All I'm saying is you must be advised that there are safeguarding issues here that we're trying to preserve, and you're going to go out of the way, and I've got concern with you doing that. I'm asking you, you can do what you want on the public highway, but you can't oversell our site here, and that's for those reasons.
Right.
And I will be, and if you told me you're going to do it, I'll
Yeah.
ring the police and I'll let the police know.
Okay, I have to do it, mate, I'm afraid.
You have
I've
to
travelled
do
quite
it?
far, yeah.
Right.
I've used the whole battery of my bike getting up the hill.
Well,
It's
if you'd have rung us,
half an hour. You'd have said no.
I would have done, yeah. But so you're gonna. It's ridiculous, isn't it? The whole thing's ridiculous, isn't it?
I
So
think
I've
it's
asked you not
I think
to
it's
do it. I've
ridiculous.
asked you to try and respect people that are on site. There
I
are people
can
here-
do that for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, but you're not going to do. Are you going to oversell it? And
I can stay high. I can stay away from people. No
What
worries.
if your machine lands on a piece of our building? What if you create?
I can't-
No.
I can't say it won't ever fail. It may
I don't know if you've got
happen.
insurance. I don't know if you're adequately trained. I don't know.
I'm pretty good with the drone.
Well,
I'm telling you.
that's your opinion. All right.
You asked me-
Listen,
you
I
asked
think
me
I'm
to tell
just
you.
wasting my time now. We're going over our
Fair
ground.
enough,
I've asked you
mate.
not to do it. You said you're not going to comply. You're going to do it anyway.
So your buildings, are they National Trust or is
No,
it two separate sites?
It's not. It's all our site. The National Trust manage their grounds separately.
Okay.
And there's a tripartite agreement in place between us, the National Trust,
Okay.
Northern College, the National Trust, and the local authority.
I saw that. Yeah, it's unusual.
So that's how the arrangement is.
Okay.
The old site belongs to the college and the National Trust. We're nothing to do with the National Trust. They
Okay.
manage the grounds, we manage the buildings, and the whole thing we work together with the local authority.
So all the buildings are to do with you then, I guess. What you're saying.
Yeah.
Right. Okay.
Yeah,
Cool.
absolutely.
All
So what they've quite clearly said no. So I'm assuming that you've filmed.
But
them
they
and
said
they've
their
been-
policy doesn't allow it,
Yeah.
etc.
Exactly. So we don't want you to do the same, and I've given you reasons, but I've been a bit more specific, and I've said because of safeguarding
Yeah.
reasons. I'm also concerned about what levels of maturity you may or not have, but that's almost a moot point because at the end of the day, for aforementioned reasons, I don't want you doing it anyway.
Fair enough. Yeah.
And I'm going to deny you permission to do it. So you've asked me, I've denied you permission, but you're now telling me you're going to do it anyway. So
I'm not sure you can restrict anybody flying over. I mean,
you're not sure?
I don't think you can.
Right, okay.
That's my opinion. I'm
Right,
just,
okay. Yeah, okay, I've listened to your opinion, but you're still going to do what you're going to do, are you?
I believe
So
I'm
I
law.
just ask you to leave site then. Is that all right?
Yeah, I just came into.
No,
National
I-
Trust said come up and let them know, so
Yeah.
came in. And
All right.
if we're finished, I'll go out and
Yeah,
I'll start my
finished. Yeah, I have
flights.
nothing more to say. I don't
Okay,
think.
no worries. I won't be long.
Thank you.
All right, no worries. Well, he's not too impressed, is he? What was he, head of operations? Planning, Listed Buildings and Conservation Areas Act. Proposed development. Well, these are for the public to see, aren't they? Barnsley Metropolitan Borough Council. Yeah, so I would say that here is good to go. I would personally say. So quick little check on drone assist. There is absolutely nothing here. We're not too far from Barnsley, as you can see, in Stainborough. Oh dear.
Good afternoon, buddy.
Hello.
Right. We can't have you flying over. There's privacy issues with
I've been over.
vulnerable adults in the college, and we can't have them being filmed. It really is an issue, mate. We can't have.
I've done one flight.
Yeah,
No, we know, we've seen you.
So I've spoken to police and they
Yep.
said that I'm going to ring them back now. I'll give them your description. You shouldn't be flying over. We've got issues, which I've explained, and I thought you might have just been reasonable enough to kind of understand that. Even some of the people, when you were in reception, were commenting about with things. I don't know if you heard them or not, but there were students getting a little bit agitated.
I did say to you, shall we go and speak outside? But you were like, no, I'm
I
fine
didn't
here.
want to go outside. No, I didn't want to go outside. It was raining. Didn't want to go outside.
It would have been better, wouldn't it? To take it away from.
All I'm saying is that you can. All I'm using that as an example of is that we have got people on site. I'm not making it up, right?
You're a college. I get
Yes,
that.
absolutely.
I get that.
Yeah. So anyway, so just suffice to say, you are on our land here. The public highway starts right at the end of there, and if
See-
you're going to do anything, you need to leave. I'm asking you now to leave. I've let the police know they are going to send somebody up
Yeah.
because they think you shouldn't be on site. They think safeguarding's a strong enough issue not to be doing what you're doing, given what we do here.
If
I've asked you to leave.
If it was a building which was a, see, you want me to hear you?
Yeah.
You're not going to listen to me.
No, I'll listen to you. Go on.
If it was like a boring building and I had no reason to fly over, I could understand people going, why is he doing that for? Clearly, it's a beautiful site. People pay to go National Trust to view it, right?
Yeah, they do. Yeah.
I've got a drone.
Yeah.
I'm doing a view of it from above.
You're right. It is a beautiful site, and it is a beautiful day. But
I wouldn't say that, but
the rights of the individuals outweigh your right to take lovely photographs of the building that they're in and outside and walking around. The rights of their privacy outweigh that.
in your opinion,
No, but that's a matter of fact. And you are on private property. You've been asked.
should we deal with the?
You are trespassing. You have been asked to leave. Politely, you've been asked to leave.
Should we deal with that issue? I was on my way out.
Bye.
Sorry, John. Sorry.
What do you mean, bye? Get back to work. Leave me alone.
All right. Let's not.
You're going to be rude, mate. I'm going to crack on and fly. Get lost.
Can we just? Right,
Okay.
What were you going to say?
I'll draw your attention. There's a sign on the lamppost there. Planning permission from Barnsley Council for the public to view. That wouldn't be on there if this wasn't a public area.
There are people come onto this site to study. We've got visitors that come
Yeah,
onto this
yeah,
site.
yeah.
And it is there to let people come onto this site.
But they wouldn't put that there, would they, if it wasn't public?
You find they probably put them down there as well.
Then where, sorry?
This is part of our estate.
Okay.
Are you going to desist or are you going to carry on? What's
I'm
your
gonna-
intentions now, Dan?
I'm going to insist that due to that on there,
Yeah.
here is a public area.
Right.
If I'm wrong, I'm wrong.
Yeah.
I believe where I am is reasonable. I'm not over there. I'm at the barrier. You know, I'm not.
But you're still oversailing the site, aren't you? And you're taking images.
Right. I have to do that either way, wherever I am. Even if I go all the way out there,
Right.
if it makes you happy, I'll go there, but I'm still going to fly over.
And you're going to continue doing it.
I've got one more flight left from here,
Right.
and then I'm going to move and go elsewhere and fly over
I'll
from a
just
different
go and do
location.
what the police have asked me to do. And
Which is what?
You'll be around. Did give you a call to let you know that you're back again? Because I thought you might have just gone and just sort of.
You thought I'd be scared of what you said and just,
No, I didn't
just
think you'd be
run off.
scared. I thought you
We're
might have
not
just
being
taken a
threatening.
reasonable.
No, but you're trying to say, like, if you do it, then we'll call the police.
Yeah, so I have said that.
I believe I'm lawfully allowed to fly over, and I'd like to fly over with it being a beautiful site. I've travelled a long way. I don't want it to be in vain due to your reasons. Now, from the sky, I can't see anybody, mate. I saw one person on the phone, so I came down low to zoom into them, presumably one of you two.
You've seen them. Well, I don't know. You've seen them before. It weren't me. But
I came down
so
low.
You've done that, so you've potentially caused somebody some alarm, haven't
I
you?
came down low to see if it was one of you two on the phone, and I went back up high. Didn't see anybody else.
Right. So you're not going to. I think we're just going round in circles. Dan, you said your name was.
Dan, yeah.
Dan. I think we're going round in circles. So you do whatever you think you're going to do, even though we've asked you not to, and I think we've been reasonable about it.
Yeah.
And then.
But you're trying to restrict a lawful activity, and that winds me up a little bit. Not winds me, it annoys me a little bit, like.
All right.
We're
You know.
protecting the students, Dan.
I get that.
All right.
I
So
tried to work with you,
we'll
man.
go and
You
then
know,
right. Okay.
I said to you,
Not
where,
leaving.
where are the residents? I'll avoid that. I'm going
All
to
in the college, the whole
Well,
grounds.
Yeah, but-
all these buildings.
1 second, John. I'm
the
not
big building
prepared to-
wouldn't have residential,
I'm
right?
not prepared to disclose where residential. I don't know what your intentions are or anything. I'm not prepared to disclose specifically where residential blocks are on this.
But the National Trust area that has public access, if you pay to go in,
Yeah.
they're not going to have people's bedrooms visible to people walking past who have paid their 20 quid to walk in. It wouldn't make any sense.
From a drone, those windows might be visible. We don't know.
Yeah. So I've stayed away from the left-hand side buildings down here. They're not the prettiest, and I presume that maybe people live in those. I've stayed away from that. I've stayed away from that one there, grey one. I've focused on the massive, big, your main building you've got, your garden you've got, and you've got up there like a castle.
Yeah.
But it's too far away, so for that, I'm going to have to go elsewhere and launch elsewhere for that.
Yeah,
That's it.
That's natural trust side.
Oh, right, okay.
All right, then. So
That's all I'm interested in. I'm not interested in like people's houses or...
Dan, we've been reasonable.
Yeah.
We're going to leave you to it.
Fair enough.
But
Apologise for being rude. I thought you were just dismissing me like, bye.
We're not. Yeah, but because we really don't want you to do this.
I get that.
Yeah.
I really want to, so we're a bit of a...
well, we're at an impasse, aren't we? You're
Yes.
going to do what you want to do. We
Basically.
don't like you doing it for the reasons we've said. We're not
Yeah.
going to get any further discussing it out here in cold.
How do we move forward?
I don't think we
What
can.
are you going
really,
to do
can we?
if I
Well,
carry
don't
on?
give them a ring unless you tell me you're going to go away.
I've got one more left.
Well, I can't do that because
20 minutes it'll be.
That would be mean hypocritical then, wouldn't it? So I'm going to go and do what they've asked me to do. You'll do
Let
what
them know,
you
yeah.
say you're going to do because I can't do anything else really, and we'll take it from there then.
Do me a favour though, well not a favour, but when I'm finished with this flight and I've landed, I'd personally like to know if the police are actually going to come. I wouldn't want to go.
I'm going to come out here and...
Do you want me to come and let?
No,
do you want me to come and tell you that I'm done?
I'd rather you didn't because I'm busy. My day's been disrupted to a significant extent now, and I've got things to do.
You're affecting my day.
Well, yeah, but you're...
No, but
We're
he
affecting
has.
each other's day, aren't we? So
We had a 20-minute chat in there.
Impasse.
well.
Impasse is a good word.
I'll see you later, Dan. But let's call it where we are now. We're not going to get any further with it, are we?
But if they are going to send a unit out,
They said they would do.
right? Okay, fair enough. I'll wait. I don't want them to come and I'm gone. Like, it
Well,
doesn't make any sense, would it?
I'll tell them that. They won't treat it as an emergency, but they've said they'll come if I ring them back, so we'll ring them back. I've got a reference number which I can't remember, but I'll do what I said they've asked me to do.
Fair enough.
I'll let you know. Is that all right?
Yeah.
Thank you for being polite, Dan.
No worries.
All right.
Take care, guys. Cheers. Well, guys, we are finished here at the Northern College and also at Wentworth Castle. Combined site here, a little bit unusual. But as I say, the postings on the lamppost told me that there is okay. And as you can see, look, National Trust deliveries, no access to Wentworth Castle Gardens. So for me, this is kind of the entrance to the college. Not sure what's down there. And it is raining. As you've seen from the drone video, it's quite a stormy day. There are some heavy showers about and it's very cold and windy when they do hit. So this is my second takeoff location today for Wentworth Castle and College. I'll show you on the map where it is, but down a steep hill down there around. That's where we were before. And this is right on the corner by the castle area.
Home point updated.
So any of the castle shots are going to be from here.
Home point updated.
So thanks for watching, everybody. Hit that subscribe button, show your support. Every subscriber helps. And yeah, I'll catch you soon.